Excellence Coral Playa Mujeres has multiple wedding ceremony sites. So if you're considering this property for your upcoming destination wedding, then you're in the right spot. My name is Becky from the blog travelagentbecky.com, and I specialize in destination weddings that happen here in the Cancun Riviera Maya area. Right now, I'm at Excellence Coral in Playa Mujeres, which is about 20 minutes north of the hotel zone in Cancun, which puts us about 30 or 40 minutes outside from the airport. Excellence Coral is an adults only property, and there is not a finest next to it. So there is not a child friendly version with exchange privileges connected to it. So this is strictly for adult only weddings. Excellence Coral has 4 major wedding ceremony locations and several others that would be great for cocktail hours, receptions, etc. Today, we're going to go through all of the options so you can see them, see what they actually look like, and make some decisions. Some good news and some bad news about your booking here at Excellence Coral. You do not actually guarantee where you want to have your wedding. It will definitely be limited to the size of your wedding, and they will put you where it's a best fit. So keep that in mind. You can't have 100 people at some of the smaller spots. They also don't want you to only have 10 people at some of the larger spots. So make sure you're working with a travel advisor or wedding planner that can walk you through these options. Good news is that they don't do several weddings a day. Some of my least favorite resorts to work with, I call them wedding mills, and they'll push out 5 weddings a day. With Excellence Coral, there might be 2 if they're small and in different places and at different times, but most of the time it's 1 wedding per day. Up first, let's talk about the Oasis Gazebo. This is the one that couples are constantly asking me about. Luckily, it has some of the largest capacity on property. We can have comfortably up to 100 guests, and it's covered, which means you're sort of out of the elements, you're shaded, and you have absolutely stunning gazebo. Some of the pros: you have this really beautiful walkway that leads right up to your ceremony. You need very little decor because of how beautiful the gazebo already is. If you imagine beachy pictures, but you want to wear heels and walk down an aisle that's hard and concrete, this is a wonderful option. While you may have some people in your photographs that are out at the resort, it is a mostly private venue. You can kind of see how it dips down and covers and protects you. You will definitely have onlookers. People will be interested, but they won't be crashing. They won't be in your immediate images. It's as private as it can get. Cons: if you're doing a micro wedding, you will not have enough guests to have this secured and locked in. They really prefer to use this venue for bigger weddings. Up next, let's talk about the beach gazebo. Everybody imagines a beach wedding at some point, I'm convinced. So if you're looking for something simple with access to the beach that will photograph really well, that still has a walkway that's not sand, this is a fantastic option. This is a small space though. So at most, if you get creative, you might be able to squeeze in 36 guests. It's really more comfortable for 26 to 30 guests. Pros: it's beautiful, it's intimate, the photographs are going to be stunning, and you can absolutely decorate that archway. Cons is that you're on the beach and it is as private as it can be, but it's not private. People will be walking behind you on the water. There are definitely beach chairs and loungers next to you. Could also be hot. If you're doing the middle of the day, your guests won't be covered. Next, let's talk about a full beach wedding. If you want to be not in the gazebo, but full out, closer to the water, everybody in the sand, Excellence Coral Playa Mujeres has a beautiful beach and could be a perfect option for you. Pros are that it's a stunning beach. It's going to photograph very well. The island of Isla Mujeres is just beyond it, which protects it a lot from seaweed and sargassum. That's never a guarantee to be protected. However, that island does protect it. And if you're looking at this area in general, from Costa Mujeres down to Tulum, Costa Mujeres and Playa Mujeres are definitely well protected. Cons: of course, you're out in the elements. It could be windy, you could have the sun hitting your guests, and of course, if you imagined walking down the aisle in heels, you'll need to make a plan for that. Excellence Coral does have options where you can put a walkway down or maybe even a little stage for your actual ceremony, but again, you need to plan. Next, let's talk about the Playa Mujeres ballroom. This is an option if you definitely want something inside. It's also a beautiful backup. So if weather is poor and you need to go inside, you do have this option. It can comfortably do 100 people. There is also a terrace just outside of it, the Playa Mujeres terrace, which is wonderful for cocktail hours. So it is also covered. So if you needed to move things around a little bit, you could do it entirely covered and indoors. Moving on to some other areas, Las Olas is a restaurant that's down by the beach, and there are two different sections of it that can be used. The restaurant side can be used for your reception, it can be used for a cocktail hour. All those tables and chairs can be moved about or can be used as is. Las Olas also has an outdoor terrace, which is uncovered, but there's bar access and can be used as a dance floor or as a cocktail hour, lots of options. It's wonderful if you want the water and the sand to be right there. You can also put a dance floor, an LED dance floor out on the sand and kind of extend that area so you can use all three spaces. X Lounge Terrace is another wonderful option. It's absolutely stunning. During the day, X Lounge is a rooftop pool with a bar space that's for Excellence Club members. It can also be reserved for your private event, like your wedding. You can have cocktail hours up there, receptions up there. I have seen some beautiful wedding table setups there as well. They can move your arch around and put it up there for your dinner and reception. Absolutely stunning. No matter which location you choose, timing matters. Those late afternoon weddings are giving some absolutely stunning pictures. 4 p.m., 5 p.m. weddings are looking insanely beautiful. And of course, if you are concerned about being indoors, if it's an issue for you, you will need to choose something not in the rainy season. Keep in mind that your wedding coordinator here on site will closely monitor the weather and help you make a decision about what's the best option at the end of the day for your wedding. If weather is going to be an issue, please know the indoor option here is stunning as far as indoor options go, and again, really does max out at 100 guests. So if you are thinking you have a wedding that's larger than 100 guests, this is probably not the property for you. If you are curious about what a wedding package looks like here at Excellence Coral, I would love to set up a complimentary call with you. All of my information is linked below. Most couples are booking their Excellence weddings 12 to 20 months in advance. If you are looking for a very specific date, maybe it's an anniversary, you would be devastated if you didn't get it. We need to be looking 18 to 20 months out to make sure we lock in the date that you want. If you are much more flexible, 16 months is definitely the sweet spot. Keep in mind any of the pricing you see online is for the most basic package, which is completely bare bones. I definitely recommend you work with a travel agent who also is a wedding specialist who can talk you through what a realistic budget would be at Excellence Coral Playa Mujeres. Having specialized in this property, what are my thoughts on it? I absolutely love it. If you are planning an adults-only destination wedding and considering the Playa Mujeres, Costa Mujeres area, I highly encourage you to put Excellence Coral on your short list. A few things to note though is that Excellence does things very different. They don't do the standard room block that other destination wedding resorts in this area do. So please make sure before you book, before you reach out to Excellence, chat with a few destination wedding planners like myself and find someone who specializes in this. Not only will they help you get all of the perks out of your resort contract, they'll also make sure that they are managing your guest list and keeping everything moving in a timely manner. You definitely want that on your side. If you'd like to work together and plan a wedding here at Excellence Coral Playa Mujeres, all of my information is linked down below. I hope you like and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to bring you lots of content for destination weddings that happen in this general area, and I'll be answering all sorts of questions in the comments. Together, we can plan your destination wedding, making it brilliantly simple.